Boys and girls, we are back with another video. This one is pretty tragic. A few months ago, back in October actually, Alec Baldwin was shooting a movie by the name of Rust. You know Alec Baldwin? He was a boss baby. He was in Madagascar. Very, very famous actor. He was shooting a movie, he was producing and acting in it by the name of Rust. And he had a revolver where he would point at the camera and shoot just to add extra dramaticism. And that's where things turned for the worse. There was an actual live round inside of the revolver, which he fired directly at a camera woman who was operating the camera and ended up killing her. Sadly, her name was Helena Hutchins, and she ended up passing away from her injuries. Another director was injured, but he's okay. And obviously, this was a huge freak accident. No one was ever meant to be shooting live rounds. This was supposed to be blanks, which is very common in like making of movies. They definitely should have taken more precaution in making sure that there was blanks in there. I don't know why they would even carry live ammunition in a scene or a set or anywhere near people where guns are going to be fired. There should have been a lot more precaution. Not only that, there should actually been zero live rounds in this case. But unfortunately, there was one in the chamber and it costed Helena's life. Very, very unfortunate. Alec Baldwin was going the distance to like apologize. I'm sure he felt super guilty. Even though it was an accident, he just felt super guilty about it. I mean, it would suck just to accidentally kill someone, let alone like knowing it wasn't your intentions to do it at all, and it was all just a huge freak accident. He was going on an apology tour. He went on like every talk show, which sucks, and he has to live with the guilt of knowing he took someone's life. Anyways, today, Thursday, it says here, New Mexico First Judicial District Attorney Mary Carmacaltwiz, I'm sorry if I mispronounced that, announced Baldwin, the 64-year-old Rust actor and producer, along with Armour Hannah Gutierrez Reed, will each face two separate charges of involuntary manslaughter for the fatal shooting of Hutchins 15 months ago. A news release from the DA's office stated that a jury would decide not simply if they were guilty, but under which definition of involuntary slaughter they were guilty. Okay, so I guess there's going to be multiple trials for this, or multiple cases on this. One, I believe, is to see if he was being negligent on the scene. Was he like swinging the gun around, just being reckless? And I think another one was if he knew about this like live round being a possibility and continue to film even though there was a probability of something going wrong. And at the end of the day, Hannah Gutierrez Reed, which was the armor hired by Alec to bring the prop guns, prop guns, not real guns, into the set, is probably sweating. She was the one that brought this live round into the set, which sucks. Alec Baldwin's also stating that he didn't pull the trigger. Here's a statement that Alec Baldwin has said. He says, Baldwin has claimed he never pulled the trigger when the gun went off, but the FBI forensics report obtained by ABC News last August alleged the firearm at the center of this case, when intact and functional, could not be made to be fired without a pull of the trigger, unless the hammer was decocked on a loaded chamber and the hammer was stuck directly. Which kind of makes sense, because I think when this story first broke, when it happened back in October, the scene that they were filming was a scene where it was like a point blank shot to the camera. So I think he might have actually pulled the trigger. Again, this is all speculation. And it sucks for Alec. He could be facing up to 5 whole years in prison for, involuntary manslaughter. And he has to live with that in his conscience. Again, it's sad that Helena's life was taken from this accident. It's very rare when things like this happen, where people pass away in movie sets or movie scenes. But it does happen sometimes, and it sucks when it does. And yeah, that's the story of the Alec Baldwin Rust trial. I'll keep you guys updated if any new developments happen. And let me know down below, what do you guys think about the story? It's very tragic, very sad. Will Alec Baldwin be facing 5 years in prison? I guess we'll have to wait and find out. Again, see you guys again in another video. Thanks again for watching. Make sure you guys leave a like and subscribe. if you haven't already done so. See you guys on the next one. Peace out.